Dad, can you tell me how to get rich? My dad put down the evening paper. Why do you want to get rich, son? Because today James' mom drove up in their new Cadillac and they were going to their beach house for the weekend. He took three of his friends, but Mike and I weren't invited. They told us we weren't invited because we were poor kids. They did? My dad asked incredulously. Yeah, they did. I replied in a hurt tone. My dad silently shook his head, pushed his glasses up the bridge of his nose, and went back to reading the paper. I stood waiting for an answer. The year was 1956. I was 9 years old.
Assalamu alaikum. Today I will read about Rich Dad and Poor Dad book. How can I afford it? One is a statement and the other is a question. One lets you off the hook and the other forces you to think my soon to be rich and would explain that by automatically saying the words I cannot afford it. Your brain stop working by asking the question how can I afford it? Your brain is put to on. He did not mean that you should buy everything you want. He was fanatical about exercising your mind, the most powerful computer in the world. He said, my brain gets stronger every day because I exercise it. The stronger it gets, the more money I can make. He believed that automatically saying I cannot afford it was a sign of a mental laziness.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Abu Jarad. Today we will talk about COVID-19, coronavirus disease. Okay, COVID-19 affects different people in different ways. Most people who have it have mild to moderate symptoms and recover without hospitalization. Okay, the most common symptoms: fever, dry cough, tired. Less common symptoms: pains, sore throat, diarrhea, a headache, loss of sense of taste or smell, a rash or discoloration of the fingers to toes.
Hello friends, I'm going to talk about our Prophet Muhammad. His childhood. Our Prophet Muhammad was born in Mecca on the 12th Rabi' al-Awwal. His father Abdullah died in Medina while he was returning from a business trip from Syria. His mother was Amna bint Wahab. His grandfather Abdul Muttalib rejoiced greatly at his birth and named him Muhammad. After was born, Halima Asadiya took him to the home of Bani Sad for suckling. She deeply loved him because she had seen many of his blessings. After the age of 6, he went with his mother to Medina to pay a visit to his father's grave and to get introduced to his relatives. But on her way back, she died, and Baraka Ayman, his nurse, once more brought him to Mecca. On losing his mother's love, he felt the bitterness of
money doesn't bring happiness. When you hear that money doesn't bring happiness, you say, no, it brings happiness. Let's go to know. The money may make a difference, but doesn't bring happiness because perhaps there may be poor, but he is happy with his life and with his family and his friends. But the rich person who has a lot of money, but maybe he is not happy with his life because he has friends who befriend him for his money and not for his morals. And he may care about money than his family, and this causes family speaking.
Hello, my name is Aya. The most popular material for clothes was lining. The men wore skirts with a belt. The women wore long, straight dresses. Both men and women wore makeup and jewelry. Only the poor and people of high status had footwear. They wore sandals with leather straps. Colors were symbolic for the Egyptians. Yellow symbolized gold, green was the symbol of youth and life. Black was only for weeks, and white was the symbol of happiness.
It is hard to think of what homes will be like in the future. Over the last 30 years, there has already been so much change. Who would have believed back in the 1917 that we would be living in such a technology world? So I mean, in the future is really hard given how quickly things change. Personality, I don't like to see household routines becoming far better for the environment. I think we will be using more clean energy at home in the future. For example, we will be using far more solar energy than now and using solar panels in, instead of replacing batteries.
Hello, my name is Nice. I'm from Jordan. I want to talk with you about food and drink. My name is Amna. I'm from the UAE. Every day I have a packed lunch at school and I eat it with my friend. I usually have a sandwich with meat and salad and a drink of orange juice. I also have 2 pieces of fruit, usually an apple and an orange, but sometimes as a treat I have some dates as well. Thank you to watch the video.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Fatma Rusti from grade 5 at Munira Private School. Today I'm going to read for you information about an ambassador of the Arab world in space. Prince Sultan bin Salman bin Abdullah was the first Arab Muslim royal and youngest person to fly on a space shuttle. At the age of 28, he became part of the crew to fly on the STS-51G Discovery.
From 17 June to 24 June 1985, Prince Sultan bin Salman bin Abdullah was in outer space. He was born on 27 June 1956 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. His father is King Salman and his mother is Sultana bin Turki Al Sudairi. He lived his early years in Riyadh and studied there, but then he moved to the United States to finish his education. He completed a first degree at Denver University, and in 1999 he got a master's degree in social and political science from Syracuse University. He became part of the Royal Saudi Air Force and worked in important government positions in the media, international communications, and tourism. In 2006, he became the first tour guide in Saudi Arabia. Prince Sultan bin Salman bin Abdullah is also well known for his work with charities, and in 2005, he was given an award by the Kingdom of Jordan. He is also a member of the Disabled Children Association. He is a very important man in the Arab world and is a great example to young people. Thank you for watching the video.
Teacher, my name is Wiam. This is the mushroom house. It is made of wood, mud, and stone. It has very large windows to let in natural sunlight. The house is energy efficient because it has got solar panels on the roof to provide energy for lighting, electronics, and computer. The roof has got a small roof garden for growing vegetables. The water is from underground. You can see the well in the picture. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jana. I will read the text about food and drink. Go. My name is Amna. I am from the UAE. Every day I have a packed lunch at school and I eat it with my friends. I usually have a sandwich with meat and salad and a drink of orange juice. I also have 2 pieces of fruit, usually an apple and an orange, but sometimes as a third treat I have some dates as well. Goodbye.
Hello, I am Omar Anwar from Syria. I am in the 5th grade 1. Sheikh Zayed, my God, have mercy on him, is the builder and founder of the first country of the United Arab Emirates. He is the pride of every Arab person and his example to all peoples. Thank you. My teacher is Mabruka. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Rania and I am grade 5. Today I want to tell you about brain. The brain tells you what your eyes see. Your brain tells you what you see. Hear and touch, it tells your muscles when to move. It helps you to words and speak and draw and do puzzles. Your brain is amazing. Your brain works all day. And at night, when you sleep at night, it makes you breathe and it makes your heart work at night. Your brain helps you to remember things that you learn in the day. Protect your brain. Wear helmet when you ride a bicycle. Thank you very much.
Hi my friend, hi teacher. Today I am Muhammad. Today I am reading the golf tree. Golf tree can live with very little waterfall at very long time. Its stem roots are very long and find water deep as 30 meters high. The root bank up water for the Sunday soil roll for the roots for the tree drink up the water very wing. Bye my friend, bye my teacher.
Hi everyone, I'm Kauthar. Because I had two influential fathers, I learned from both of them. I had to think about each dad's advice, and in doing so, I gained valuable insight into the power and effect on one's thoughts on one's life. For example, one dad had a habit of saying, I can't afford it. The other dad forbade those words to be used. He insisted I ask, how can I afford it? One is a statement and the other is a question. One lets you off the hook and the other forces you to think. My soon-to-be-rich dad would explain that by automatically saying the words, I can't afford it, your brain stops working. By asking the question, how can I afford it, your brain is put to work. He did not mean that you should buy everything you want. He was fanatical about exercising your mind, the most powerful computer in the world. He'd say, my brain gets stronger every day because I exercise it.
Confidence is the key to success, or we can say the first step to success. If a person has self-confidence, he has won half the battle. Those people who have self-confidence at work, school, and in their daily life always appear on top of the world. Everything seems to go right for these people, and they always seem to present themselves as calm, collected, and successful in everything they do. If you pay attention, you might notice that these self-confident people usually are successful in every area of their lives. Is this because they are smarter, or it's
Welcome everyone, my name is Lynn. Was not yet born, both were just starting out on their careers, and both were struggling with money and families, but they had very different points of view about money. For example, one dad would say the love of money is the root of all evil. The other said, the lack of money is the root of all evil. As a young boy having two strong fathers, both influencing me, was difficult. I want to be a good son. I listened, but the two fathers did not say the same things. The contrast in their points of view, particularly about money, was so extreme that I grew curious and intrigued. I began to start thinking for long periods of time about what it was saying. Much of private time was spent reflecting, asking myself questions such as, why does he say that? And then asking the same question of the other dads. That meant it would have been much easier to simply say, yeah, he is right, I agree with that. Or to simply reject the point of view by saying the old man doesn't know what he is talking about. Instead, having two dads whom I loved forget.
Hi Sana, thanks for your letter. It arrived last week. Sorry it has taken me so long to write this one. I cannot believe we are already halfway through our 3 months in Spain. It has been really interesting, but I cannot wait to get back to Abu Dhabi and see you and all our friends at school. I promised Mrs. Mihani that I would
Have you get routine of your household jobs if you not, then why you not credit a one? First of all, make a list of all the household jobs you need to do each week. Then write down all the jobs you have to do on certain days, such as taking the rubbish out on Mondays. Maybe you have sport on Wednesday, so on Tuesday you need to get your sport cut ready for the next day. Tuesday evening, the sport kit needs washing, so that can get on timetable too. And so now, do you make your bed as soon as you get up? Why not? It's take a lot last time than you think, and it's look much better. And what about your school bags? Do you get them ready for the next day after you finish your homework? If not, why you not get evening you need for the next day as soon as you finish your homework? Then put your bag by the door. On the morning, all you have to do is to back it up. When you leave for school, you will have more time for breakfast and maybe little more time on bed. Having a routine helps make life so much easier. Start now and make your day a great one, and make this family arguments a thing of the past.
My name's Amina. I am from the UAE every day. I have a bucket lunch at school and I eat it with my friends. I will have a sandwich with meat and a salad and a drink of orange juice. I also have two pieces of fruit, well, an apple and an orange, but sometimes as a treat, I have some dust as well.
Good morning, Mister. I am Fatma, and today I will read this book. It's called The Dogman or Dogman. I know that sounds childish, but I love this book so much. Okay, I will start. Dogman. One time, Jar met Harold in kindergarten. Nice to meet you. Me too. They became best friends and started making comics. Their very first comic was a big novella called. Over the years, they made tons of Dogman comics book. Then, one day, in 4th grade, they get a new idea. They started making a new comic. Soon, their life get really complicated. There was danger and ridiculously convoluted plans. And just when it seems like things get any worse, things getting better. Hey, well, all the drama had come at an end, but there were still lots of understand questions. Where are our doubles? Where is Tony?